So, what's the difference between Google Ads and Facebook ads? And which one is best for your business? Hey, everybody, I'm Richard Cruz. Welcome to the WSI Priority Media YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be showing you the difference between Google Ads and Facebook ads and which one is better for your business. So, there's two platforms. There's Google and there's Facebook. As far as platforms that really have the people and the scale and the number of potential customers that you might be looking for. But I get asked all the time, which one is best? And there really isn't one set answer. It's understanding the differences. And that's what I'm going to be able to do is show you today is how to be able to tell the difference and how to be able to focus in on what's best for you and for your business. So let's start talking about Facebook. So Facebook, I need you to understand first and foremost is that people are there for the purpose of connecting with their friends. People are not going there to buy from you. Facebook is a platform for interruption advertising. And so if you can get over the fact that people aren't there to buy from you, even though you're paying Facebook for that lead, and understand that their purpose is to enjoy the connections, and now understanding how can I take that interruption and how can I stop them in their tracks, right? Pattern interrupt. How can I be able to bring them into my landing page, into my message, and get them to convert? And so a smart strategy behind that is very important to have. The days of just running an ad on Facebook and expecting it to convert, like in the early days of Facebook, those days are gone and they don't happen anymore. So when you look at the contrary, though, on Google and Google Ads, it is an intent-based platform. You remember, Google owns all the major property on the planet, as far as intent search based. Their information as far as, Google, as far as YouTube, and as far as search engines. And so when somebody is searching for something, Google has now become a verb. You go Google it, you go search for it. And so what's great about it is that you're able to know what their intent is and you can get in front of that particular traffic, and it is absolutely predictable. And you can literally generate unlimited consistent leads from Google if there's enough search traffic. So step number one is taking your business and going in there and understanding your keywords and how many searches per month and what the average bid ranges are on those. And chances are is if you're in a business like a dentist near me or auto insurance or personal injury attorney, there is more people searching than you could possibly ever service. And so what you want to do is just be able to say, hey, I want to be able to grab my piece of the pie. And you can be very specific because you know how they're searching, and all you have to do is write your ad specifically to how they're searching, create landing pages that have those headlines in them and that information of how they are searching. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, somebody is searching, personal injury attorney near me versus, say, the best personal injury attorney. I could take the best personal injury attorney and put that into a specific ad group and create a landing page that talks about the best personal injury attorney and accolades and really focus on that. And so you can convert better if you get in front of your traffic and be able to duplicate what the search intent is. Very, very powerful. So Google is an absolutely hot lead source. Find out if there's search traffic, how much there is, and just get in front of it. People ask me all the time, will Google work? I've tried Google and I've had difficult times making it work. Folks, if there is people searching, right? If you just get your strategy correct, get the right amount of traffic, be able to navigate that traffic to a good quality landing page, and if you follow all the basics of really good Google ad protocol, you will convert that business. And it's exciting when you can literally take $1 and turn it into multiple dollars, and then you can scale your business really, really well. Now, Facebook, the advantages are targeting. Beautiful, absolutely amazing targeting skills. So you can get in front of people and what their interests are, who they follow. But remember, there's still no guarantee. even though you're giving the message to the right people, you still have to test, 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 test. It is really great for lifestyle brands, cool and trendy stuff. You can target business owners specifically, right? One of the hacks that we love to use is being able to take business owners and Facebook page admins and mix those, so they have to be and a business owner, for example, and a Facebook page admin. So the probability of hitting a business owner is extremely high. So I love the targeting aspect of it. You can have the perfect targeting, but if you don't have the right testing, and what I mean by test is there's three basic areas you want to test. Number one, test your audiences. Make sure that you're hitting it, because there's going to be many different variations. It's not just a one and done business owner. You'll see CEO, directors, managers, owners, self-proprietors, entrepreneur. You'll see probably 20, 30 different variations of business owners, and you want to test which ones are the groups that are going to fire the best for you. Once you find those, then what you want to do is you want to start testing your headlines and see which headlines be able to stop them and bring them over. And then once you test those, then you want to test your creatives and see which creatives convert more. So Facebook is really a work in progress of being able to extract that target audience to your message, to your landing page, and be able to convert them. It takes a lot of forethought and a lot of planning. So this brings me to the bottom line $1 million question that I get asked probably every single week. Which one do I use, Facebook or Google? And so what you use is the one that's going to give you the biggest return on your investment. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you're a personal injury attorney. Facebook or Google Ads, right? It's really a no-brainer. Well, with Google Ads, right, you're running broad and hoping that you're catching people at a time where they need it. Where on Google, when somebody is in an injury accident, they go to Google looking for personal injury attorney near me, the best personal injury attorney, for example, right? And when you're coming up, you want to be in front of that traffic. You want to capture them. You want to bring them to a landing page. Now, here is what we usually do, and what works extremely well is get in front of that traffic, step number one, and convert that into profits, right? You spend $1, get multiple dollars back, and you've got it profitable. But then what you do is you understand that the average conversion rate on a page is, anywhere between 3 to 5%, 3 to 10%, 15% if you're really good. So 80, 85%, 90% of that traffic may not buy from you yet, and they're searching for other personal injury attorneys. So what you do is you use Google tags, and so you retarget the people that came to Google, searched for you, came to your website, but never took action. And now what you do is you retarget them with video inside of Facebook. And you're hitting them in Facebook, you're hitting them in Instagram, you're hitting them in the display network. And it will cost you very, very little, because it is your own traffic. You're able to find them in Facebook, and the only people that you're even showing ads to is people that have already know you. They've checked you out. They've come to your website before, and now they're like, oh my gosh, here he is again. I was just on his website. And you will spend literally a tiny fraction, like pennies on the dollar with Facebook, what you would have spent if you're going after cold traffic. And so this is the circular loop that we like to do. If there's enough traffic in Google, get it and do your retargeting inside of Facebook and Instagram and display, and you will find that your results are going to be multitudes times more effective, more profitable. You'll save money as far as advertising is concerned, and you'll find your profitability to be absolutely through the roof. So that's an incredible combination, and if it works for your business type, check that out. It's definitely worth doing, and I hope that this information today has been helpful for you. And if it has, leave me a comment below. Let me know, like it, share it, and subscribe so we can keep you informed of new trainings like this that come out in the future.